Welcome to Opposite Attractions. I'm Zach Moore.
I'm Stephanie Gary.
This time we're talking about The Informant.
Let's get informed.
What I'm about to tell you, it involves something very large.
Everyone in this country is a victim of corporate crime by the time they finish breakfast.
Yes. Things are going on I don't approve of. I mean, I feel real bad about that. Corn goes in one end and profit comes out the other. Weird, right? It's not just lysine, it's citric, it's gluconate. There was a guy who left the company because he wouldn't do it. He was forced out. The gluconate guy, he's out of a job.
All right, this movie's a little hard to talk about. It's hard to follow. Got a little boring, I thought. What'd you think?
It was a little hard to follow, but I thought that was the point. You know, it made it complicated. It demands your attention. If you're not paying attention, if you zone out for about 5 or 10 minutes, you can miss some essential information, which he's prone to do.
Prone to do if the movie's boring. I mean, if it loses you halfway through. It was too long.
It was a little too long, although it was under 2 hours. I thought the story they had wasn't structured as well as it could have been. It wraps up the story you think it's going to tell, and then it starts to become, okay, what's the next twist and the reveal? But at the same time, it kept my interest.
I thought it was very awkward all the way through. It was just really drawn out, really...
Well, you say
awkward. You know right off the bat.
Did the awkwardness bother you? Because the awkwardness is one of my favorite parts. It's just what makes the movie endearing to me.
It was almost overdone. You know something's weird about Matt Damon right off the bat, or else there's no story.
Or he wouldn't have that goofy mustache.
Once it starts, it is going to be intense.
What is he doing?
I told him the camera was in the lamp.
No.
How about this guy, Whitaker? The guy's making $350 grand a year, and he turns informer. When does that happen?
Mark Whitaker, secret agent 0014.
Why 0014?
Because I'm twice as smart as 007.
Oh, no.
He's either a complete idiot in over his head, or he's a criminal mastermind. And it turns out he's a little bit of both.
Yeah, there's where I thought it was interesting. Like, okay, mentally something's wrong with him. He's bipolar at one point when he's talking to the lawyer, or to the FBI agent, rather. You hear him, his own thoughts, tell him what to say, and it's all lies. And so it's like someone's feeding him these lies to say, and that's where the story finally kind of starts to wrap up.
I never saw it as him being crazy. I just saw him as taking advantage of everyone and just being a liar. I don't think he didn't have voices in his head making him do stuff. I thought that was just, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of that? And he gets trapped in this web of his own lies. Not because he's crazy, just because he's a selfish guy that is out only for himself. There's
something very much wrong with a person who can just lie to you over and over and over. And he's dealing with people's lives, livelihoods, businesses, and millions of dollars. So, yeah, I'd say he's more than just a pathological liar. He's got a little bit of... Don't we all, but...
They will make me the next president of ADM.
How can you possibly stay there when you've just taken down the company?
Because they need me to run the company.
That's completely illogical.
Mark showed you that 4 white guys in suits getting together in the middle of the day, that's not a business meeting, it's a crime scene.
There's something you're not telling us.
Why would I hide anything from you guys?
We're going to find out what's going on, Mark.
FBI. What the heck is going on here?
Mr. Whitaker, would you please come with me?
Oh, yeah, I was good, right? Didn't I seem really scared?
Yeah, listen.
I actually felt scared.
The thing about it is Matt Damon never learns his lesson. I mean, he just never will man up and admit that, straight up, I did all this, I'm sorry. And even if he did, can't even trust him at that point,
I wouldn't trust the guy. I mean, how many times can you take someone back and have them lie to you and then trust them again? The big theme was trust, really. I thought, overall throughout the whole thing, you're supposed to trust him, supposed to trust him, supposed to trust him, and then it's like you can trust absolutely nothing he says. And it just kind of makes you wonder, how many people do you know like that in your own life?
I want you to keep this secret. Absolutely. Don't tell us anything. It's very important to your case you not discuss this with anyone else.
I'm a person of interest in an ongoing investigation.
Oh my God.
All right, well, this is going to make sense if you watch the movie, but I'm going to say it's corny. I mean, the movie's all about a corn company. Corny. I didn't really like it. Too long, boring.
Well, I found it informative. The corniness is an endearing quality. I think the awkwardness is carried through its character. You know, the film has a lot of character. All the characters have a lot of character, and that carries the film. And despite being, you know, a little slow in spots, I thought it was, you know, a pretty good movie.
It's all right.
I liked it better than she did.